Back again. We are here to talk about chest supported row. One of my favorites. God damn. Yo, back again one more time through. We're gonna talk about the chest supported row. One of my favorite rows actually. It allows you to get a lot of volume through your upper back. It feels really good. And it kind of saves your lower back from having to bend over with your normal dumbbell row. You can do this with a barbell with the appropriate bench. You can use it most often with dumbbells, which we're going to talk about most today. There's also some machines at your typical gym that have a similar stature of how this is going to set up. How this video is going to go along. We're going to talk about how to set up, a couple quick tips, maybe a couple mistakes you might run into along the way. Getting set up. Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna find an incline bench if we're doing dumbbells or free weights. Okay, so incline bench, you're gonna put it up at an angle, not too high. Usually the first notch or two is high enough. You're gonna lay flat on the bench and you want your sternum, boop, kind of be right on the bench, right? You wanna have most of your upper chest off the rack, off the bench. If you're too short and that's not really possible for you, get some extra plates or get some boxes to help kind of make you taller so you can reach the top of that bench, okay? So you're nice and set up, you're gonna have your dumbbells, your barbell right below you. What are you gonna do? You're gonna pull your shoulders down and back, right? You wanna pinch your shoulder blades down to your spine so you can create that upper body tension so you get the maximal squeeze out of this lift. So your upper back's nice and tight. Fun fact, keep your abs and your lats, your obliques here tight. Tightness here is gonna help you get tightness in your back, which is gonna be a better squeeze throughout the lift. So your chest is boop, over the bench. You're gonna probably have to reach down. If you have to reach down, reach one, reach two. If you don't have a friend to hand you the weights. Okay, go get there. So you got the weights, tuck your shoulders down nice and back. You wanna pull those shoulders and those arms straight back, okay? Watch my shoulder. You come here, right here. That's as far as we wanna go. We want to focus on across your upper back, right? From your shoulders all the way to the other side. It's generally we're going to feel these chest supported rows. There won't be so much under here like our bent over rows or our dumbbell rows. It's a little bit more focused on the bigger muscles across the back. That leads us to a couple of mistakes I generally see with my clients. First one is if their hands get too high when they row, right? So what I tell them, don't be a T-Rex. You don't want to row like this, right? You want to row like this if you're with the cable, right? If you're bent over on a bench, you don't want the same thing, right? Keep the hands more towards the hips. That'll help you get more of your lat, more of your back, rather than if your hands are up high and all you're doing is squeezing your neck really high. Doesn't feel good. Don't be a T-Rex. Other one is they get too ambitious and they throw their elbows as far back as they can because their chest is supported and say, oh, go harder. No. Don't let your elbows go here, right? Watch my shoulder. You come here and then all of a sudden it goes, you don't want that. It's gonna go straight to your neck. You're not gonna have a good time. You're not gonna feel your back. It's just gonna suck. So what do? You pull your torso, not your torso. You pull your arms straight back, and then when you get to your torso, try to pinch your shoulder blades. See? Straight back. Keep these tips in mind. Do your rows. Don't go too heavy here. Keep the squeeze all the way through the motion. All the way out, all the way back. You want that tension from slowing down, then when you get that stretch, you're gonna pull back from that stretch. Focus on building that support for your back. It's gonna save you in the long run, okay?